Thank you very much. It'll be an absolute pleasure. So
thank you.
I hope that that the next speaker hasn't started packing his bags to move to Bengaluru because of the enticement that we have put his way. But it is a great pleasure on behalf of CII. It is my great pleasure to now invite someone from the world of academics. Um, uh, First of all, I'd like to say a very warm welcome to Dr. Manish Arora, who is the assistant professor of the Banaras Hindu University, the Department of Applied Arts, to share his perspective. He has over 27 years of teaching experience in this field, which means he has highly been molded by his students, I suppose. And he's the recipient of a very prestigious fellowship, the Raman Postdoctoral Fellowship for Indian Scholars in the United States at the famous Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore. And under the Singh Obama 21st Century Knowledge Initiative, from the University Grants Commission, I believe in 2013. So we talked of convergence earlier, and here is an embodiment of convergence because his multidisciplinary research includes the elements of graphic communication, art, and the science of communication and innovation in design, amongst others. So we cannot.
Biren, before we invite Dr. Arora, I would like to introduce the other panelists. In fact, we have a moderator for this session, Mr. Sundar Kondur. He's the Senior Vice President of Bennett Coleman and Company Limited. He is going to moderate this session on advertising. And the other panelist is Mr. Mandeep Malhotra. He is the former founding partner of the Social Street and former DDB Mudra. So I'll quickly give a brief introduction of Mr. Kondur, and then I'll request him to introduce Mr. Mandeep Malhotra. Mr. Kondur has a very vast and significant experience of sales and marketing in the media industry. He started his career with the Times Group in 1991, which is the same group where he is today. But in between, he's had several sojourns. He's worked with the Living Media Group, which publishes the India Today magazine, with Midday and with the Hindu Group. Mr. Kondur specializes in building brands and selling to brands through storytelling. And he believes that storytelling blends real life situations, experiences, and weaves those into powerful learnings and thoughts that people can relate to. I request Mr. Kondur now to please take charge of this session. Mr. Kondur.
Good morning, and thanks so much, Shalini ji. Thanks, Biren and CIA for having us today. Morning, Dr. Manish, Dr. Mandeep Malhotra. May I call you Mandy?
Yes, please. It's a far more comfortable name.
Sure. Thanks. I think Biren, you already introduced Dr. Manish Arora. So let me just take a quick minute to introduce Mandy as well. Mandy is a veteran in the advertising industry. I think close to 3 decades of media advertising startup. He was the former ED of DDB Mudra, and he also helped co-found a company called the Social Street. Done some groundbreaking work. He and his team have won at the Cannes, Lion, which is the equivalent of the Oscars. That is the highest point you can ever get, and many such awards he's won. So I'm sure we will get a very, very good mix of the academics and the theories and enough and more research that Dr. Manish has done, as well as practical, let's say, on the street experience that Mandy brings into the table. But let me just take another minute to put things in perspective. For those of you who think that advertising industry, I don't know how many of you know, but this industry is close to 70,000 crores worth in the country. Of course, 2020 has been an exception where we've had a degrowth, probably the largest degrowth ever in the Indian ADEX. But we are bouncing back really fast. Yeah, the traditional media got affected more than the digital and television, because I think some distribution issues and some lockdown and stuff like that. But I think we are slated to really do extremely well in 21 and beyond. The second point I would like to make is, if you think 70,000 crores is a lot of money, yes, it is. And well, it is poised for a huge growth, because if you look at advertising as a percentage of our GDP in India, it's at about 0.35, or that small a number. So compared to most other developed countries, we are way below. So which means there's a massive runway to build on. A number two, we're also a huge country of languages, diversity, cultures. So unlike, for example, in the US, you make a communication in English and you're just fine. But here it doesn't work that way, because we have so many different festivals, cultural changes. So we are, this industry is set to grow in a very big way. That's a huge point that I wanted to make. The second point that I wanted to make is, just imagine yourself in a regular day. Advertising and communication is all around us on a daily basis. The time that you wake up, you may want to check your mobile for your WhatsApp or SMS or email or whatever it is, or news feed. And then you'll get on to reading your newspaper. Maybe your radio is playing in the background. You're watching, let's say, some news on some television network. You get ready, go to work. You're seeing billboards along the way. You're listening to something on the car radio, for example. You reach work, you're probably reading another paper, you're on the net, checking mails. You're exposed to media all along. And the same thing happens when you come back home, when you're probably watching some other TV channel or maybe something on OTT. Basically, you are exposed to media, different kinds of media all along, okay, except for your sleeping time. So advertising is all about content creation, which happens for different medium. And the medium is the message that carries this. So we have a huge and interesting field ahead of us. And who better than Dr. Arora and Mandy to take you forward? So may I invite Dr. Arora to take this forward. And Mandy will be speaking about advertising a lot, and maybe storytelling and practical life examples. Yeah, thank you. Over to you, Dr. Manish.
आप सभी को नमस्कार. Very good morning to all of you. बहुत अच्छा लगा जो आज का सेशन था. It was really very inspiring, especially from the Biren sir and Mr. Praveen sir. Right now my focus is for advertising. It's my bread and butter, because from the last 30 years I am a student of current scenario and changing scenario of the advertising industry in academic aspects also, as well as practical and professional aspects also. But special thanks to Mr. Praveen from Karnataka government. Whatever the initiatives taken by those in the promotion of advertising and this media and entertainment industry, hopefully Banaras Hindu University will also focus in the same with the association with Uttar Pradesh Sarkar, the UP government also. And we also manage some definitely a digital media type of center in soon in Varanasi also. So that is the another scenario. Right now I am focusing on the today's session. It's related with the advertising and especially focus on the students. So if something for the not too professional, so please ignore them, because right now I'm very much concentrate about the role of advertising in scenario of for the students. So my screen is sharing or not?
Not yet.
Yeah. We'll give you a heads up once it comes on. Yeah.
Just a moment. अंकित भैया से बोलो मेरा स्क्रीन शेयर करें. Ankit, if you're hearing me, please share my screen. Just wait a moment for that. Screen.
By the time you share the screen, Dr. Manish, let us know. It's a very interesting background that you have. Dr. Manish? You're on mute.
Sorry, just a moment. Salini ma'am, please give access to the Mr. Ankit for share the screen. Yes, sir. Thank you, Kundir sir. You are asking about the background, very interesting. Yes. That is the history of my faculty. It's established in 1949 from the vision of Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya ji, and one of the eminent scholar and collectors and museum archivers, from the Bharat Kala Bhavan, just nearby building of me. So it's established in 1949, and from the School of Music and Fine Arts, it's come to the Faculty of Visual Arts in near about 1984. And we are running all major discipline of visual art faculty. That's an applied art, painting, sculpture. It's right now called plastic art, pottery, ceramics, textile, history of visual art and design, with all the aspects of academic guidelines. The meaning of that is the undergraduation for 4-year BFA, Bachelor in Fine Arts, Master degree, PhD since 1987, and so many self-finance courses. The major thing behind that, from the last 5 years, this center is famous for the design innovation related activities in the domain of humanities and social science.
Absolutely. So timing has been perfect. Your screen is now visible.
Now I am presenting the today's session in relevance with the advertising and in context of digital marketing. From the advertising to digital advertising is my part, and the Mandy sir is now given after that the presentation. So myself, Manish Arora. I am assistant professor in Department of Applied Art from 2007, Faculty of Visual Arts, Banaras Hindu University. The today's overall presentation main contents is the 5 content. The first is the introduction to advertising. I'm discussing about what is advertising, types of advertising, function, role, and evaluation. Then advertising industry, introduction and its market size. Then advertising and marketing, key components, value, impact, and its utility in various marketing plans and strategies. Then advertising design, element, techniques, advertising design as changing factor. Then digital advertising, what is digital advertising? How did digital advertising begin? What are the digital advertising formats? Then what is advertising, type, function, role, and evaluation? A good advertisement is one which sells the product without drawing attention to itself. That is a famous quote by the godfather of advertising industry, David Ogilvy. Then what is advertising? Advertising is paid persuasive communication, uses non-personal mass media to reach broad audience to connect an identified sponsor with a target audience. According to American Marketing Association, advertising is in a paid form of non-personal presentation and promotion of ideas, goods and services by an identified sponsor. These are some of the basic things some students already understand, and some of for the new from these things. Then types of advertising. Some of the major types of advertising is interactive advertising, public service advertising, institutional advertising, business to business advertising, directory advertising, brand advertising, retail or local advertising, political advertising, direct response advertising, and many on also. This is the example of interactive advertising. Next, please. This is the example of brand advertising. This is the example of public service advertising. Some of the famous advertisements by the famous companies. Next, please. This is a political advertising. That's in a directory advertising. Now the function of advertising, it's a relate or the interconnected with each of them. The provide product and brand information, provide incentives to take action, provide reminders and reinforcements. These are some of the major components. Then role of advertising is very important. How it's significant with the total advertising scenario. The marketing role is main and important role. That's in the marketing is the process a business uses to satisfy consumer needs and wants through goods and services. Then economic role play a major role. Two main views about advertising, either the market power model or the economic information theory. Behind the economic role, that is the main thing of any business. Na baap bada na bhaiya, sabse bada rupaiya. So if you adopt this philosophy, then you begin or start anything in this market related communication things. Then the communication role, advertising is a form of mass communication. Then societal role informs us about new and improved products, teaches us how to use these innovations, etc. Next, please. Then we are talking about the evolution of advertising, interactive advertising, public service advertising, institutional advertising, business to business advertising, and directory advertising. Next is, then that was the last slide. by mistake. Then the evolution of advertising is from, as per the records mentioned in the books and other researchers available. Then from 1441 to 1850, age of print is started after the Gutenberg inventions. Then 1850 to 1919, industrial revolution and consumer society. Then 1990 to 1950s, age of science. Then 1920 to rise of advertising agencies. Then 1950, reintroducing consumers to marketing. 1960 to 1970, creative eras. Then 1970 to 1990s, accountability eras. And then 21st century is the matter of digital advertising. Then we are working, focusing on the advertising industry, introduction at its market size. Please. The Indian advertising industry has evolved from beginning a small scale business to a full-fledged industry. The advertising industry is projected to be the second fastest growing advertising market in Asia after China. It is estimated that by 2018, the share of ad spend in India's gross domestic product, GDP, will be around 0.45%. It's a huge amount for any industry. Next, please. Market size, the print contribution a significant portion to the total advertising revenue, accounting for almost 41.2%, whereas TV contributes 38.2% and digital contributes 11% of the total revenue. Outdoor, radio and cinema make up the balance 10%. India's digital advertisement market is expected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 33.5% to cross the rupees 25,500 crore. It means $3.8 billion mark by 2020. These are some of the available data of the market of the advertising industries. The internet share in total advertising revenue is anticipated to grow to fold from 8% in 2013 to 16% in 2018. Online advertising, which was estimated at rupees 2,900 crore in 2013, could jump their fold to rupees 10,000 crore in 5 years, increasing at a compound annual rate of 28 to 30% per year. Next, please. Now, the role of advertising and marketing. We are discussing about key components, value, impact, and its utility in various marketing plans and strategies. The strategy, the logic and planning behind any ad. The advertising develop ads to meet objectives. Advertisers direct ads to identify audiences. Advertisers create masses that speak to the audience's concerns, and advertisers run ads in the most effective media. Next, please. Then the main focus is to creative idea, the central idea that grabs the consumer's attention. Creativity drives the entire field of advertising. Next, please. And we are working on the execution. Executive ads, there are effective ads adhere to the highest production values in the industry. Clients demand the best production for any budget allows. And then we come for the media, communication channels that reach a broad audience. How to deliver the message is just as important, coming up with the creative idea of the messages. The bundle of values in advertising. Functional value, this type of value is what an offer does. It is solution an offer provides to the consumer. Next. Then the social value, the extent to which owning a product or engaging in a service allows the consumer to connect with others. Psychological value, the context in which a product allows consumers to express themselves or feel better. Then economic value, this is the most important value. This is where the function of the price paid is relative to an offering perceived worth. This value invites a trade-off between other values and monetary costs. Next is. Then the social impact of advertising is most important in any scenario. The social benefits, economic benefits, comparative advertising, free entertainment, capital investments, company image, mass communication, and universal appeals. Next, please. Some of the idea behind on this point, the social benefits is, in addition to public service advertisements, traditional advertisements that market a product or service can offer social benefits. This is especially true in countries where free speech has been suppressed. Advertising there, especially when it comes from the Western world, where free speech is embarrassed, can encourage the idea that free speech is important. Furthermore, freedom of choice and advertising supported entertainment which is often a promoter of social changes, are two important components of society that are both promoted through advertising. The social benefits is most important. Then the another major benefit, the economic benefit, the another major important things. Advertising has a number of positive effects on economics, both in the India and abroad. According to the International Advertising Association, advertising can encourage companies to complete and provide new products. This encourages more consumers to buy because these products meet the needs and wants of more consumers. Thus, the economy is positively affected. In addition, advertising can help create more jobs. That is the major economic benefit for advertising industry, from advertising industry. Then the comparative advertising. Sellers are less likely to stretch the truth, whether it involves prices or subtitles about safety and performances, when they know it may arouse merciless responses from injured competitors. This means that if one company advertises their product a misleading way, another company with a similar product can be relentless with comparative advertising. Next, please. Then the capital investment is the most important part also. Some in the field of marketing have stated that the benefit of advertising comes into play when the company is giving a presentation to investors. The company needs to have a good ad campaign in order for the stockholders and investors to maintain faith in the company and keep the capital rolling in to produce the products. Then the company image, another major factor for any brand. Many marketers understand that their ads do not affect the consumer, but they do affect the ways in which they want to sell products that they have never heard or before, and whether the advertisement influence consumer or not. The salespeople believe that they do, which causes retailers to have their products in stock to sell. So even if the ad does not influence the consumer, as long as the ad can influence the investors, salespeople and retailers, the company will be prosperous. That is the company image. Next, please. Then we come for the mass communication. Without advertisement, many forms of mass media such as newspaper, radio, magazine, television might not exist as they do today. That is the most important thing for any communication media. Advertising positively impacts society because it helps maintain mass communications media, making them much less expensive for the public. Next. Mass communication, we see this seen across any popular cities or any capital cities of the world, where we seen each and every type of only the bombardment of information, communication, designs, and then as an applied artist or an advertising person, we play a key role how to present the things. Next, please. Then the universal appeal. Some journalists and communication specialists have stated that ad campaigns can override cultural differences and contribute to those cultures in a positive way by putting us all on the same level. That is the major important scenario for this. This is the ad related with the environment issues. The forest never dies alone. ये हम सबको साथ लेके ही जाएगा. तो when we create this type of appeal, then we use this type of things. Next, please. On the basis of all impacts of advertising, it is being utilized by the companies in the course of their marketing planning and strategies. Then we are working on, then the major things come for the creative part of aspects, that advertising design come. Then elements, techniques, advertising, design, and a changing factor. What is an advertising design? This is creation and organization of visual artworks, understanding of marketing and promotion through visual communication, problem solving using one or more of typography, photography, and illustration, the basic components of any advertisements. Elements of advertising design is headline, it's attract attention, target a specific audience, arouse interest, set the tone setting, action words, and offer a solution of benefit or claim. Then visual illustration, be visually demanding graphic, attract attentions, control eye movements, give the product credibility. Then slogan, the idea is to create a memorable phrase that will sum of the tone of a brand or product, or to therefore, or the reinforce the audience memory of a product. Our slogan should be motivating and empowering. Then the body copy, this is the main key element of any advertisement. Be honest and believable. Support claims with facts or reasons. Give the reader confidence in the product. Get the reader involved. And the major thing, because without sponsoring, no advertisements will complete. So not all advertisements will have content information of them. Logo should have the inside the design. That is the another example of how the elements of advertising design is working for that. The headlines is there, visuals are here, the slogan, body copy, and signature. Then you understand the role of advertising design in advertising. Next, please. Then advertising design techniques. Then association, call of action, calm, fear appeal, game advertising, humor, hype, price, sweepstakes and gifts, repetition, sales and price references, sense appeal, spatial or scientific integrants, and testimonials and endorsements. Advertising design a changing factor. Creative is still king. Just you see this image without any name and brand, you cannot recognize what is this. Next. Then creative is still king means while the equation today involves several factors, good creative is still the most important element. The findings also highlight how media is playing a more important role than ever. Because of new breakthroughs in data and technology, the elements of targeting, reach, and frequency can significantly affect sales outcome of a campaign. Looking at the quality of creative, weak creative results in weak sales lift, and the sales lift is attributed primarily to media. This is true of both traditional TV and digital campaigns. The reverse is true when the creative is strong, sales lift is higher and is affected less by media. We can see everywhere in this type of things. When any creative advertisements come in a form of advertisements. Then context and creative inextricably connected. Context, which it seems to have the smallest overall impact on sales, it is very tightly connected to the specific creative. Context has the potential to provide strong benefits for advertising through it requires creating contents then that is properly matched to the surroundings program environment. We believe that the value that was measured is just a small fraction of the potential impact that context can have in advertising. Next, please. Then we are working on the campaign targeting falls short of potential. Despite increased conversations about precision targeting and repeated proof that consumers react better to more personalized advertising, less than half of fast-moving consumer goods, that's called FMCG, brands today are doing a good job of reaching category of brand buyers. When a campaign is not deliverable, is not delivered to a buyer target, the creative has to work even harder to drive for the sales. Then the current advertising issues are the interactive advertising, integrated marketing communication, globalization, niche marketing, and the consumer power relationship marketing and customization. Next, please. Right now we are for our last point, that's called the digital advertising. What is digital advertising? How did digital advertising begin? What are the digital advertising formats? What is digital advertising? This is the most important components for the current scenario. Digital advertising is the practice of delivering promotional content to user through various online and digital channels. Digital advertising leverages mediums such as social media, email, search engines, mobile apps, affiliate program, and websites to show advertisements and messages to the audiences. How did digital advertising begin? On October 27th, 1994, one of the first banner ads appeared on hotwire.com, Wired magazine's first website, and the advertising industry witnessed the emergence of digital advertising. The banner ad was 468 into 60 pixels in size and read, "Have you ever clicked your mouse right here? You will." The ad was the AT&T virtual tour of 7 of the world's art museum. According to Joe McCumbly, who worked on this ad, it received a whopping 44% CTR. That's when a digital advertising began. That's the first advertisements I'm discussing about. The next is. Then with the release of Google AdWords in 2000, Google AdSense in 2003, and Facebook ads in 2007, the digital advertising industry evolved by the lapse of and bounds tracking, optimizing, and controlling ads become possible for small and medium-sized business owners. Sorry. In 2019, digital advertising is used to drive traffic to website, generate leads, build brands awareness, establish through leadership, build engaged communities, and generating sales. This is the major enforcing sales point of view for any advertising medium. What are the digital advertising formats? Search engine marketing, display ads, social media ads, native advertising, and remarketing. Then the search engine marketing is when searching for something on Google's or Bing or any other search platform, a few search results with the tag ad appears at the top of the search engine results page. That's called SERP. These ads are the result of search engine marketing strategies. Then search engine marketing is arguably the most commonly used ad format in SEM mode. You bid on keywords along with your competitors to appear at the top of any search engine page. SEM ads can either be pay per click PPC, pay every time sometimes clicks on your ad on cost per mile, pay for every 1,000 impressions on your ad, regardless of the clicks. These are some of the marketing strategies for digital for the search engine. Next, please. These are the example for how you see the advertisements and marketing strategies of any search engines platforms. Next, please. Then the display ads. Ads, as we know, it begins here. Display ads primarily use text and images and appear on the third-party websites, which are usually affiliated with search engines or other ad networks. Many websites self-host display ads as well. The most common types of display ads are images, mobile text, banners, pop-ups, and video ads. Next slide is the example of display ads. This is the display ads where you see different types of food related or any other related advertisements. Next, please. The social media ads. Your audience spends a lot of time on social media, and this presents a huge opportunity to advertisers. Your brand, you can use social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Reddit, etc. to promote your brand and product. Social media ads can help you right from building a community, generating leads and increasing event attendees, to boosting websites, conversations, app installations, and growing footfalls to your retail store. These are the social media benefits for any ad. Next, please. This is the social media advertisements where you can like, dislike, or whatever the things you can do it. Then the native advertising. Native ads can appear on social media sites or other web pages, and they don't look like typical ads. They appear under recommended reading, related stories, or promoted stories that visually match the content you are currently reading. Only upon clicking, you are redirecting to the advertiser's website. This is the another way of digital advertising. This is the native advertisement examples. You can see when you redirect the things, then you can see it. Next, please. Then the remarketing. The overall scenario will it's called the remarketing for any digital advertising. Have you ever checked a product on Amazon and later, while scrolling through your social media feed, came across an ad for that exact product? That is remarketing. Also known as retargeting. Remarketing uses cookies to follow allow on your web. Almost every major social media platform, as well as Google, currently offer the remarketing feature. Next is the example. This is the remarketing. When I search for iPhone in my any installed app, and then whenever another I will open these things, then immediately iPhone or related information will come there. This is the total overall scenario for today's presentation. Is related with the advertising and its context with the digital advertising. It is basically based on the totally academic based and data collected from the different researches. And my focus is today's session was to understand the basic concept of advertising relation with the advertising marketing and digital advertising in prospect for the students' learning process. Thank you. If you have any queries and questions, you are welcome. I am here.
Thank you, Dr. Manish. Wonderfully put. it's like probably a 1 year class, spending time in your university, you probably covered in about 20, 25 minutes. So in a very, very short time. So thank you so much for this. Can you stop sharing the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So thanks so much. Now, where is the need to advertise if somebody makes great product? Yeah. So suppose you engineered a product absolutely fantastically, it should just sell, right? Well, it's not so simple because we just don't have one product. We have multiple brands in every single category and people having different choices in life. That complicates life, right? Which means you need to be able to sell a story about why this brand is preferred over another brand, or why is this better than something else, and so on and so forth. Because if you were to just look at product features and sell, that's called logic selling. Unfortunately, logic selling doesn't really work. What really sells is when you do magic. And when does magic happen? Magic happens when you do extremely creative advertising, when you do clutter breaking things, and we do great storytelling. Who else then to address this? Like Mandy, who's sold everything from washing machines to tossing pizzas to handling multitude of clients in his earlier avatars, and he's doing a lot of consulting now. So let's just dive into a practical world of how to sell brands and what does advertising do. Mandy, over to you.
Thanks, Dr. Manish. I think I was never liked by professors. I never made presentations. But what I learned from those presentations were powerful points. You know, so I think where you're coming from, that Sundar, when you said that, when you get up in the morning, you look at the phone, I think the evolution of advertising is a lot earlier. So, and I'm going to use English because I think I'm proud of being an Indian, and I'm sure the audience understands both languages. हमारे घर में जब बच्चा पैदा होता है, चाहे वो लड़की हो चाहे वो लड़का हो, हम वेट करते हैं ये डिसाइड करने के लिए कि उसका नाम क्या है. To me that's a sub segment of communication / advertising and brand building as well. The minute the child is conceived and the news is shared, the family start buying either blue or pink. That's decorating the brand in itself. You start building characteristics of that brand. And then gradually we start finding similarities. अरे ये अपनी मम्मी पे गया है, ताया जी पे गया है, अंकल आंटी पे गया है, पिताजी पे गया है. So we start building a category for that child. We start placing that in an aisle in a retail store, if I may try and bring a parlance to it. And then we also say, अरे eyes उसकी तरह हैं, lips उसकी तरह हैं. We start defining the core selling attributes. So communication and advertising really starts with the evolution of birth to me. Therefore, it really is not just when you wake up. Yes, of course, in today's active lifestyle, the first and the last thing we look at is that small screen that we keep on our bedside, and we can forget a wallet, but we can't forget a mobile. But with these inventions, there are a lot of challenges that do come. Sundar, you rightly said, and I'll try and address a few of them. But imagine a world where you don't have a name to that child, how will you call it? What will you call it? Why will you call it? Yeah. Wireless ऐसा नहीं है कि वो बच्चा survive नहीं करेगा. Similarly, if you go to modern retail outlets, there are no brand products which are sold or no name brands which are sold. वो aisle में सबसे नीचे पड़े होते हैं. उस product की कोई aspiration नहीं है to climb the aisle gradually. That product lies in the lowest aisle from its conception till its consumption. It's always in that last aisle. But we are, as Indians, we have many Indias within India. We are an aspirational country. I'm going to take a few names of brands that I was not successful in building. Tata's launched a sub, when it was conceived, it was a sub 1 lakh rupee car. And brilliant challenge taken by one of the most respected gentlemen in the industry, Mr. Ratan Tata. I have a lot of regard for him. But he picked up a challenge through a journalist saying, I will make cars affordable to India. Great thought. But I think where we missed out on that, and I worked on that project a lot, and I partially think that's a failure at my end as well. We didn't realize that India is an aspirational country. We don't want to be seen, in an aspirational country, you want to be better off than the next guy. That's how competition brings in the challenges. एंड सबसे सस्ती किशोर बयानी जी ने तो बेच दिया कि सबसे सस्ते 3 दिन, सबसे सस्ता रोटी कपड़ा मकान. वो रोटी कपड़ा मकान इसलिए बिका था बिकॉज दैट टाइम इंडियाज ग्रोइंग एस्पिरेशन वाज टू हैव रोटी कपड़ा मकान सॉर्टेड. We were just getting out of partition and then bringing into business, and roti kapda makan was very, very important. But cars were not to be seen as the poor man's car. We want to show, we want to feel elated. Therefore, the point being that brand building is very important in a growing country. So that's the advertising parlance. I have noted down a few points which I think are very relevant from an advertising point of view or a communication point of view. To me, advertising definition is a one-liner is that any communication that can get into your mind, heart, and gradually wallet is a well-stitched communication. As long as you can't sell the product, it doesn't really, cut the purpose of why it is being stitched. And how do you really create that differentiation? The simplest way of creating that differentiation is by power of observation. ये जो ideas हम germinate करने की कोशिश करते हैं, we want a lot of ideas, just before this session, I was noting down that there is a fund in engineering colleges up to 3 lakh rupees just to germinate ideas and see it to a certain level of reality. Very impressive. I wish I knew this when I was studying. मैं शायद कॉलेज में रहता करता रहता 3 लाख रुपए लेता रहता because loads of such ideas exist. So these ideas will really come out of your power of observation. They're all around you. One of my favorite campaigns done by my ex-boss is Touch the Pickle. Now, if you get into Indian history, maybe the urban kids probably don't relate to it. During menstruation cycles, girls and women are told कि तुम अचार को हाथ मत लगाओ. This is built in our culture, right? It's been there for ages. दादी ने, नानी ने, सब ने बोला. But creating an advertising campaign out of it for a sanitary napkin pad was an idea which was just there. It always existed. It's nothing that was really thought in boardrooms and conceptualized. It was a beautiful observation which led to one of the most recognized campaigns across the globe and which won a lot of laurels. So that's advertising to me. But I think to stick to the topic today is what are the
Andy,
skills that, sorry.
can I interrupt you for a minute? Can
Yeah,
you also
please.
talk about what are the qualities which are necessary to make a good career in advertising? Because we have a question from the audience that how should we prepare ourselves to get good job prospects in advertising? So if you could also touch upon that.
So excellent. I think you should first at least have the basic education in place, which means graduation, or if you really want to excel, post graduation in advertising is now possible. When I was getting into education, there were only 2 colleges which were ready to teach pure play advertising. One was MICA, which was the first batch in India that was teaching advertising, and the other one I found was Melbourne University. तो हमारी कम्युनिटी में होता है कि हर एक बच्चे को ज़रूर बाहर भेजना होता है, तो मैं मेलबर्न चला गया पढ़ने. So that basic is required, not because it will help you in learning power of observation. It will not. with all due respect to all teachers, my parents both have been teachers themselves. 12th पास करने के बाद मैंने 12th की बुक्स को कभी हाथ नहीं लगाया, कभी वो नॉलेज यूज़ भी नहीं की, बट ऑन द जॉब सीखा. डायरेक्शन मिली कॉलेजेस में that you need, these are the primary focuses, as Dr. Manish also rightly gave us that revision, at least revision to me, and fairly rightful direction as well. तो उससे दूसरी चीज़ ना कॉन्फिडेंस आता है. सो पहली स्किल सेट है अपनी बेस नॉलेज. But the other point, which is the more important point, I want to answer that, and that was my next point as well, is COVID-19 pandemic and lockdowns have really, hit the recession levels to unforeseen situations. It has created a highly uncertain outlook for job market or labor market, and accelerated the arrival opportunities also for future of work. So if you have to stick to advertising and marketing, I just have 5 points to say what are the skills you need beyond the base knowledge that is required any which ways. Companies today are now preferring hiring smart journalists versus specialists. And I want most of the students who are online to probably write these points down. It will help them if you read it back the same day evening sometimes. Companies now prefer hiring smart journalists versus specialists in any field. Skills like EQ, creative problem solving, and entrepreneurship are more important than really degrees as far as advertising and marketing is concerned. In ad world, since data will become the most important indicator, the critical ability to decipher and connect the dots will become increasingly important. Therefore, any relationships with tech, basic maths and deciphering it into algorithms will become really important in the ad world. Every role will require business and revenue thinking. Every role that you play in advertising will require a business and revenue thinking. For example, I'm currently working for a very small factory based in a small town in Tamil Nadu called Vellore. I went to their factory twice just to understand their business. There are so beautiful stories to tell about that factory. It's a small business. They call it HF Fashion. It's a shoe brand. Their 95% staff is female, and 100% of shoes that they make are for men. So that's a beautiful story in itself. The point I'm trying to make, again, the fourth point is every role will require business and revenue thinking. How can you enhance through communication their business model, as well as the opportunity to advise that businessman that shoe is not the only line that you should work on. The fifth point, the fifth skill that I think is important for India. We've always been taught during growing years that English is a very important skill set. I totally differ now. English will no longer be a critical soft skill since vernacular communication is the future. So these 5 points, I think, Shalini ji, are what my observations are from a skill set point of view, and these are soft skills. The
May I
pure,
add to what you're saying, Mandy? May I
Yeah,
just
sure.
interrupt you for a minute and add to what you're saying?
please.
Yeah, fantastic points, Mandy. I think these are really important skills to have. One, I think some of it you acquire as you go along and study, but most of it you acquire by reading and by observing and going out in the practical world. I would just like to add one more, which is not very common, is what I call the common sense. Because consumer behavior is something that one needs to know very well, and it is just all around us. And we just have to look at people, how they behave, what choices do they make, how they eat, how they speak, how they wear clothes, how they behave. And that will give us a lot of insights on what people like in this world and what people are moving towards. And I think that is a very important skill to have, not just if you are in content creation, which is even a journalist is a content creator, a copywriter is a content creator, a person who does video film, is a content creator. but also people in sales, people in marketing, because then you understand what will this product appeal to, who will it appeal to, and stuff like that. So I think I would just like to add that as a sort of a point which everybody should pick up. Yeah, please go ahead.
Sure, sure. So, as I said, I don't have a presentation, but let me try and answer not a PowerPoint, but a powerful point. The powerful points can only be brought in if we encourage students to ask more questions. Um, that's the best way of learning. I'm sure theory आप पढ़ोगे, कॉलेज में पढ़ रहे हो, ग्रेजुएशन पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन कर रहे हो. Let's encourage all the kids to ask more questions. I have a lot of anecdotes of building stories, and while we see questions popping up, one of the pieces that I worked, which went to Harvard as a case study, is when I launched a brand called Aircel. Aircel was the 13th entrant in the telecom market. India had 12 telecom players already, all fighting for this small device like a dongle or a SIM card or any of them. But really, that is not what they were selling. They were all selling an emotion. They were building a story around a brand and gradually leading to the wallet. Okay, please buy us. So हमने क्या किया था, एक मिलन सबवे करके जगह है बॉम्बे में. The people who know Bombay, Milan Subway, every year, whatever BMC may do, gets flooded. And every newspaper and every publication takes images of that Milan Subway and posts it either to put the corporation down, saying kuch nahi ho raha, but there was nobody who's really doing anything to solve the problem. It's a low-lying area, monsoons, low-lying areas, sea water. It's not only in Milan Subway. If you go to places in Assam or you go to places in Punjab, there are places. So when we were launching Aircel, my team had a brilliant idea. Said, let's put a raft, like life-saving rafts, on a billboard with a simple manual, 6-word manual, in case of emergency, cut rope, and a Aircel brand on the middle. Honestly, Aircel was not my first choice. First, I went to LIC, they didn't buy it. Then I went to insurance brands, various forms, they didn't buy it. Then I went to Aircel, saying कि यार सिर्फ 35,000 रुपये का खर्चा है, आप इतना कुछ खर्च कर रहे हो, ये मेरी बात मान लो, मेरी जिद समझ लो, पर ये आइडिया मैंने एग्जीक्यूट करना. And they were generous and kind, and they let me execute that idea. And 5:30 in the morning, I got a call. So because we had hired the dingy on rent, I had to keep a security guard at 800 rupees a day. हमारे देश में कई बार चीज़ें गायब हो जाती हैं. So at 5:30 in the morning, that guy called me and said, "Sir, वो ना कुछ लोग dingy उतार रहे हैं नीचे." And that was a storytelling moment. And I got there by 5:50. I saw more than 30 OB vans queued up. I saw more than 40 journalists writing various notes and taking interviews of people. Little did we realize that that's going to be a start of 13th telecom player being loved by Mumbai as a city. And it grew to be one of the most favorite brands, even though there was competition, even though there was bigger money being plowed in that space. And there were 43 languages where blogs were being written. I don't know 40 languages out of those 43. So the point I was trying to make is that power of observation is the strongest skill in advertising. And I had a question here saying, will technology play an important role? Yes, technology will play a very important role in communication. It's inevitable. But human-centric thoughts and observation, if technology used rightfully, will deliver far more results. We have grown. When I was studying advertising, I was told 50% of advertising money is wasted. You don't know which 50. But with technology, that gap is now reduced to as low as 15-20%. So yeah, technology is an important piece of
Yeah.
communication.
Mandy, sorry to interrupt. I think we just
Sure.
have hardly 2-3 minutes more, and I think there's some questions that have come up on screen. And I think the latest one is, he says, "What is the future as an illustrator or storytelling or comic story developer? Please guide me." This is from Chavi Arora.
So personally, I think there is huge opportunity for anyone who has a skill, a specific skill. You know, copywriters or visualizers will always have job opportunities. If you have that passion, just don't let it die. Don't let the pressures of today's economy kill it, because that cycle does come back. You know, when you get to 55 years of age, you will always have a regret कि यार I should have continued there, because at 55 that skill will be very important. So my भगवान ने ना रोटी के जरिए सबके बनाए हैं. वो रोटी आप कमाओगे, अपने पैशन से कमाओगे या किसी के हुक्म से कमाओगे, ये आपका खुद का डिसीजन है. So it's a good skill. There is a lot of potential. If you can learn a layer of technology with it, it'll be easier to tread the path.
Well said. Absolutely. Shalini ji, I know it's 11:45. Any
Yeah.
more questions that we can take on, or sure?
No, I don't think we have time for a question. Manish ji, you wanted to say something on career opportunity, just for 1 minute. We don't have
Yeah,
time.
absolutely right. There is lots of career opportunity because advertising is a self-professional course. There is no need for any type of organizations or big organization. That is the very upgraded model. लेकिन अगर कोई भी स्टूडेंट्स अपना खुद का काम करना चाहता है ना, तो इस देश में काम की कोई कमी नहीं है. जैसे मैं जिस अभी एकेडमिक सेक्शन में काम करता हूँ, अगर मैंने सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज अभी जो फेस किया था, जिसके लिए मैंने कम से कम 4-5 साल खूब पेशेंस किया, और अभी भी पेशेंस कर रहा हूँ 10 साल से. किसी भी सेंट्रल यूनिवर्सिटी की अपनी खुद की एक विजुअल आइडेंटिटी है ही नहीं. हम सेंट्रल यूनिवर्सिटी हैं देश में, किसी की खुद की है ही नहीं. जब मैं 2010 में बफलो से होके आया, यूनिवर्सिटी एट बफलो से, तो मुझे 4 साल लग गए. 2013-14 में मैंने BHU की फर्स्ट विजुअल आइडेंटिटी बनाई, जो पूरे देश की किसी भी सेंट्रल यूनिवर्सिटी की फर्स्ट विजुअल आइडेंटिटी है. तो कैरियर अपॉर्चुनिटी में आप जिस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में पढ़ते पढ़ाते पहले घर को देखिए, दुनिया अपने आप सुधर जाए, क्योंकि हमारी दुनिया घर और आसपास के लोग ही होते हैं. बहुत बड़ी दुनिया हमारा घर नहीं होती. तो कैरियर अपॉर्चुनिटी में आप अपने आसपास अगर अपॉर्चुनिटी ढूंढते हैं, काम करते हैं, तो बहुत कुछ है. अभी अब इतना बड़ा विश्वविद्यालय 100 साल से ज्यादा का है, इसका अपना खुद का साइनेज सिस्टम नहीं है, जिसको मैं डेवलप कर रहा हूं, जिसके लिए मैंने 10 साल से ज्यादा पेशेंस किया है अभी. और किसी और यूनिवर्सिटी का भी नहीं. इवन IIT बॉम्बे जहां IDC में पढ़ाया जाता है, वहां उनकी अपनी खुद की ब्रांड आइडेंटिटी नहीं है. मेरे उन प्रोफेसर से काफी बातचीत होती है, लेकिन वो एक एकेडमिक्स पैरामीटर में डिफरेंसेस होते हैं. तो कैरियर अपॉर्चुनिटी में डिजाइनर टन्स ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज आर देयर. और प्रोफेशनल एडवर्टाइजिंग इंडस्ट्री तो है ही. एडवर्टाइजिंग रिटेल बिजनेस की तरह काम पूरे दुनिया में कर रहा है. हर गली मोहल्ले के आसपास आपको एक एडवर्टाइजर्स मिल जाएगा. और फ्लेक्स आने के बाद तो जबरदस्त अपॉर्चुनिटी है. कमीशन बेस्ड काम है, यू विल एंजॉय, और पैसे कमाए, खुश रहे, यही काम करना चाहिए. कैरियर बहुत अपॉर्चुनिटीज है, कभी हम लोग और भी बात करेंगे इस पे. आप सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Sundar Kondar. Manish
Yes, Shalini
ji,
ji.
Mandeep ji, thank you for that wonderful session on advertising.